Hey, how's it going, everybody? It's Finding Lights, and today we're doing something a little bit different. It's something I've been wanting to do for a while, and I just have not had time until right now. I'm going to be doing a Q&A, so you'll get to kind of know me a little bit based off of the questions, I guess, that people have been asking. So here are the few that I asked. Question number 1: where do you see yourself in 5 years? So in 5 years, I actually see myself performing all over the world. Like at different stages all over the world, internationally, all that good stuff. On top of that, I will also have a multitude of businesses, like multitude of recording studios all across the world. So people like in different, maybe like in different states, like maybe there's a part of the state where someone wants to be able to record, but they're unable to because there's no recording studio within distance of them. I want to be able to provide those recording studios near them the best that I can. Obviously, I won't be able to get everybody because I can only pick a certain areas, but I will do my best for that. Number 2, how did you get started on your music journey? So the way I got started was I actually started in church. I was around 17 when my pastor heard me sing for the first time, and he invited me to play my guitar and also perform on stage. And I did that throughout my high school career. So I was a sophomore in high school. No, I was a junior in high school when I really started singing up on stage. I was really nervous beforehand to sing. I decided, I didn't want to sing on stage. I wanted to sing within the crowd. But then after a while, I kind of felt this feeling of, hey, maybe I do want to sing on stage. Maybe I do want to perform songs of my own on stage. And that became a huge starter point for me. And I prayed a lot, and God kept showing me, yeah, this is what I want you to do. And so I've been singing on stage. And then after a while, when I was in my senior year I was in my sophomore year of college. Was it? Yeah, sophomore year of college, I think. And a friend of mine decided that he wanted to start a band with me, so I started working on the band with him. And then it just became a couple other friends that we brought in. And after a while, I felt God calling me to something more, and then I left the band. And now I'm on a solo career, and the rest is history up until then, or up until now. Number 3, how do your college classes tie into your ministry of music? It's actually a really good question because I really don't know. At the moment, they don't, but maybe sometime they will. I'm still working on myself. I'm still trying to understand what is the best sound for me and what's the best sound that people will enjoy. I've started to kind of figure it out a little bit more as I've gone on, but I'm still learning, and I think I will continuously learn. I don't know when I'll be at that point of when I found the sound that just everybody likes or a huge majority of people like. But I don't know. I want to keep working until it happens, and even then, even if I don't just yet, I'll make sure it happens. Question number 4: where do you get your ideas for the songs that I write, songs that you write? So the way that I come up with my songs is all just a mixture of things. So it really consists of just sometimes maybe the things that I see just create something in my head, or I'll just start humming something, and then I'll start creating words, I'll start snapping to it, and then I just create an idea in my head. And as soon as I get the idea in my head, I start trying to record it on my phone so that I won't forget it, and then I can go back to it later. It's also a combination of just me playing chords on my guitar that just sound cool, and or I'll try different things with the chord progression, and I'll just keep working until something pops up. And then it's also a mixture of me just waiting just to see what God wants to show me. That's also a good portion of how I write my songs, is just waiting to see what God wants me to write about. And sometimes the songs that I write that God wants me to write are actually rather interesting things that I didn't even think I was going to write about that day. Especially when I have no inspiration for the song that I want to write. I don't even know how I'm going to start it, end it, or write it, anything like that, and it all just comes into fruition. And number 5, do you write your own music? like the notes on your guitar to play on your guitar? Note wise, no, I don't. I actually used to. I used to write them on the sheet so that I wouldn't forget them. But now, since I just record it, I can hear it, and it just comes back. It just comes back to me, and I've kind of like what I'll do is I'll mark on like my notes. Like I'll actually write once I write the lyrics down on my phone on my notes. Like I'll write on the thing that says the capo, like the fret for the capo, for my guitar, and then as soon as I have that written down on there, I go back and listen to the recording, and I can immediately figure out, okay, that's where I was starting at. This is what I want to do. This is how I want to like tweak it. This is how I want to do this and that. And that's kind of how I write now, is more just hearing it by ear, more than it is by writing notes, because I don't even honestly know how to write the notes. Like I don't even have a slight clue of how to do it. I just do it by ear. I think that's the majority of artists nowadays, that like they don't even know how to write sheet music or even know how to read the sheet music or sight read or anything like that. We just do it all by ear because it's just something we're able to do, and it's easier that way. It's honestly a lot less time consuming too for us just to go with the flow of things, and I think that's the best part about it. It's the most creative part about it, is that I can just go with the flow, and whatever the flow brings is whatever the flow gets. I guess that's something I could say about it. All right, so thank you everyone for watching. I hope you enjoyed this little Q&A. I hope to do more of these as time goes on. If you want to see more, feel free to subscribe, follow me on social media, to be able to stay up to date with all these videos, and also stay up to date with upcoming shows and songs that are going to be coming out real soon. The shows are going to be coming out, I hope next few months or so. We'll be seeing. We'll see. I mean, whenever you see this video, they would have probably already come by, or they're still coming. I don't know. Well, we'll figure it out. You'll see the posts. I can't wait to talk to you guys later. Hope you enjoyed. See you later.